Hi guys, and welcome to another video bringing the past to the present. New year, new intro? I'm sure I'll get used to it. Anyway, so I went to the Bolton Toy Collectors Fair at the end of December without anything particular in mind to look for. Well, except for those Ninja Turtles weapons that still elude me. So I just went to see what was on offer and see if anything stood out that caught my eye. Now, when I got there, the traders were still setting up, and as we used to do these toy fairs ourselves, I know from experience it's a little annoying when you're trying to set your stall up and have someone rifling through your boxes of stock. Or maybe it's just me being miserable. So I just had a quick walk round, chatted to a couple of mates from my toy selling days, and then went for a coffee to let everyone finish setting up. So I did come away with some items, and we'll take a look at those now. So we'll switch to the overhead camera and take a closer look. So the first thing I picked up was from my mate Darren, and that is the figure of Jaws from Reaction Figures, or Funko. And this came out in 2015, so I completely missed the boat with that one, pun intended. So doesn't really do a great deal, it just has a movable jaw that you move yourself. There's no button what you press to make the mouth open and close. When I first saw it, I thought it had like a rubbery skin, a bit like the original T-Rex from the Jurassic Park Kenner line. And when I first saw it, I thought, well, surely they should have included some accessories, maybe a couple of yellow barrels or an oxygen tank to put in its mouth. And when I watched a review, I found out that there is actually an oxygen tank just behind there. I don't know if you can see it, it's a little silver tank just there. So with this being from Funko, I just assumed you could open the box, take the shark out, play with it, and then put it back in the box. But unfortunately, the box is glued shut on both sides. So I'm not going to be taking that out of the box, I'm just going to leave it as it is. And on the back you've got the other figures in the wave, so you've got Quint, Hooper and Chief Brody, and they do come with accessories, they're just not shown on the box. So you get a harpoon with Quint, a camera with Hooper, and a couple of guns with Chief Brody, and of course the Great White Shark. And they did do a San Diego Comic Con exclusive which came with a figure of Quint with a different head sculpt from the end of the film when he's being eaten by the shark, and the shark's got a bloody mouth. But that, like I said, that was only available in San Diego Comic Con, and I believe Toys R Us as well, so I'm not sure if that got over to the UK. So that's the first thing I got. And moving on to the two vintage items I got is another Star Wars die-cast spaceship. Now I've been after a Millennium Falcon for a while, and every time I see it, it's really beat up or missing the canopy of the cockpits or the gun or the radar dish. And this one is complete. It's a little bit dirty, but the landing gear still folds up. Everything works as it should, and that's just a nice addition to my die-cast collection. So now I've got, I think I've got four. So I've got the Snow Speeder, the Star Destroyer, Cloud Car, and the Millennium Falcon. So I'll keep an eye out for the remaining few. And next up is another thing I've been after for a while, and that is Rubik's Clock. Now I did a video, I think it was last year, on the Rubik's Magic that I've had since I was a child. I've never actually tried the Rubik's Clock, and I've no idea how hard it is, but it does look pretty solid, because what you've got to do, you have to turn, there's like wheels on the edge, and you've got to turn the wheels and get all these clocks facing 12 o'clock. And there's not just the 9 on this side, there's another 9 on the other side as well. and these yellow buttons, if you press them, different clock faces move, so you just got to work out what buttons to press and which buttons work which clocks. I'm not going to take it out now. I'm going to do a separate video of me trying to solve this puzzle. But yeah, the box is not too bad. There's a bit of a tear there, but yeah, this came out in 1988. I think Rubik's Magic was 86, and again it's been released by Matchbox, just like Rubik's Magic. And on to the final two items. Now, I don't tend to get modern figures unless it's from a franchise that I really like, so I've got some NECA Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles from the original 1990 film. So I saw this, which was on offer, and it's Robocop, battle damaged Robocop, complete with his chair that he sits in the back of the police station to get recharged. And it's got a lot of little pieces, so you've got an extra hand there with the spike he sticks into the computer, and also kills Clarence Bodica. And you've got his gun, and of course you've got his unmasked face there of Alex Murphy. On the back he's got some various poses that you can pose him in, and there is a reason why I've got this and the next item, and that is because I'm going to display them on top of my Robocop arcade 1-up. If you've not seen that video, I'll put a link in the description below. I did that a couple of years ago, where I turned my arcade 1-up Mortal Kombat 2 into Robocop. And of course you can't have Robocop without his arch nemesis, Ed 209. Now, I saw this one from the same stall and he did me a deal. He knocked a tenner off because the box is damaged, but I'm not too bothered about the box because I will be opening this. I'm going to be doing an unboxing with this and Robocop at some point in the future. It's got a picture on the front, like an artist's impression or an airbrushed painting, but on the sides you've got photos of the actual toy, and it does actually look very similar to the stop motion puppet from the film. So it'll be interesting to see what the actual toy looks like. And an image there of Robocop fighting Ed 209. So it's got authentic sound effects and dialogue, extending legs, and it's fully articulated. Now, I am worried slightly because this was released in 2017 and it's never been opened, but it does come complete with 3 button cell batteries, so I'm hoping they've not leaked, but I'll soon find out once I do the unboxing. So that is what I got from Bolton Toy Fair last month. So, like I said, I'll be doing a separate video unboxing the NECA Robocops and another video reviewing the Rubik's Clock. And if you haven't seen the Bolton Toy Collectors Fair video from the 29th of December, I'll put a link in the description below. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care, bye!